How you doing? I'm Chris Sharp, and I'm one of the producers and co-director on a really awesome project called Cool Sweepings. It's a black curling comedy taking place here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm also part of an amazing collective called the Black Film Space Manitoba, and we're a group of photographers, producers, audio, writers, and we're all coming together to produce this amazing film that we think is going to rock the world. Two best friends, Chris and Golden, they live together, and then they have debts. They get themselves into trouble financially, and they only have 10 days to get their rent paid. And Chris also took out a loan from his dad to start a business, and then their friends end up coming and crashing with them as well, Nate and Groves, and they have their financial issues. So they all embark, the four of them, on a bunch of different schemes to try and make some money, and they don't all go so well. Entering into a backyard wrestling rink to make some money and get injured, and trying to sell weed to undercover cops when weed is legal in Canada, and entering a rap battle. But yes, it gets kind of crazy. But with that said, they have a good friend named Katie, and she sees them down and out and offers them her spot in the Safeway Select Curling Championship with a huge grand prize. And they end up entering and kind of winning a little bit. And there's no reason why, because when they were kids, they actually met at a curling program. There's a little flashback about that. But they enter the tournament and they end up needing help, and then Katie gets her dad, and her dad's an alcoholic, but he's a curling legend, and he was banished from the game. And it ends up being a really good story that shows adversity, challenge, fun, little bit of love, you name it. There's everything in this story, and the ending is fantastic. I can't break it down to you too much, but that's why you got to watch the movie. That's why you got to support. Now, to be honest with you, I've been growing up in Winnipeg here for decades, and I've never seen any stories come out of Winnipeg from Black creators. So for us to do something like this will really help future producers and writers and actors be heard and seen.
Now, I'm super excited about this film that we're going to create. We have so many creatives that are coming together. We've got musicians, we've got filmmakers, we've got videographers, we've got writers, screenwriters, and we just have a collection of people that are coming together to do this film. I remember having a conversation about what we wanted this film to look like. One that combines the elements of modern urban culture mixed with the classic look of cinema. We envision the warmth and grain of film with a high contrast ratio for this film, but we also want the scenes to be colorful, as the characters are connected to the Caribbean in some way, and we want to incorporate those bright colors or saturated colors that reflects not just the individuals, but also the energy of the film, and that never give up vibe no matter how hard things get. It's definitely a moody setting for the film, even though it's a comedy, but we would like to pull the audience into the character's world, and we'll use handheld camera work and of course some other stylized shots just to grab that audience and get them into the world of what these characters are facing on a day-by-day basis. Here in Manitoba, we don't see a lot of representation from the Black community on screen, so we want to change that.
Why I'm on this project is because I'm super excited to tell those stories, and as a result of that, being somewhat of an equipment nerd myself, I have been able to help to identify, different stuff that we need to make this look like a A1 Hollywood A-budget film. This is not something that we're just gonna do it and file it away and launch it on YouTube. This is for theaters or a streaming service that would be willing to pick us up.
So make sure you go to our website, visit us on social media, and really show your support. And we look forward to seeing you at the screening of the film Cool Sweepings.